Hi guys, it's Parissa. Hope everyone's doing well tonight, and happy Thanksgiving to all of my friends in the U.S. and family members who are celebrating. I wanted to just jump on here. This is a little bit like nerve-wracking. I've been sitting in the car and I'm kind of freezing. I want to talk to you about something, and I'm supposed to do a live today, and I was supposed to talk to you about something that I'm passionate about. And what I've been thinking about it, and what came to mind is something that I want to share with you. But then I have kind of an example of something that happened to me this week, which is it's upsetting to me, and I was really like taken back. And I want to share kind of what happened, and I've learned from it. So, and it was it's me, it's on me. So I learned from something that I did. So basically, so something that I'm really passionate about is and by the way, my kids are all in the house. My husband's just watching them, and it was so loud in the house, so that I came in the car, and I'm like, I'm just gonna talk to you guys here. But what I'm like passionate about is really like when something doesn't go right, when you do something and someone approaches you with something that you've done wrong in their opinion, and I think that it's important that you reflect on it and you kind of think about it, and if you think that you were in the wrong, that to then apologize and then learn from your mistakes, you know what I mean? And so and let your ego aside, kind of put your ego aside and kind of learn from that. So that's kind of something that I always go by. I like with my husband, with my family, my kids, colleagues. I don't have a problem with apologizing, and I think that it's important to admit if you've done something wrong. So that's definitely something I'm passionate about, and I teach my kids, like, guys, if you did something with, and it's like unintentional, of course, like you did something that you've done unintentionally and you didn't realize that you were upsetting somebody by doing that, but you need to apologize and acknowledge it, learn from it, and try not to do it again, of course. So what happened earlier this week was I went from like a high, like a really high, to a really low, and I was just basically a friend of mine who was using some of my products got excited and made a post that that she was excited about these products. And then what happened was some of her friends then started making comments on the post, but I don't know these people, of course, right? So what does Parissa do? Parissa gets really excited and then starts to I just wasn't thinking, and I kind of started commenting and replying to the friends and saying I can, if you need more information, I'm happy to help you, da 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 da. And they were receptive, and so they said yes, and then I gave them some information, but I didn't know. I guess they were kind of put in a spot. I didn't know that they were kind of like, oh, like she's maybe like giving us too much information. I don't even know who this person is. So of course, I'm just so excited to share this information, because honestly, the ultimate goal for me is to get this to as many people as possible, because I know how it could help people. And this was about our hair product. And so couple of days later, so this was on my high, I was so excited. I was very grateful that she made this post, and it excited me because she was happy, and then she wanted to share with her friends, and then her friends then started getting excited, and then I was like, oh, this is great, I'm going to help more people and stuff. But then 2-3 days later, I get a message saying that at least one of the friends wasn't too happy about how I gave her information. She wasn't she doesn't know me, and I reached out. I was a little bit too aggressive in her opinion, right? So I was really taken back, and I was like, oh my gosh, because that's not my intention at all. So I reflected, I thought about it, and so it really, that day, I think this was Wednesday or Tuesday or Wednesday, I was really kind of I was down. I was like, oh my gosh, am I coming across too aggressively? I don't want to do that, because so I ended up, what happened was I reflected, I apologized I apologized to her, I apologized to her friend, and then I thought about it even more. And I was like, oh my god, and so now I've learned my lesson. Like I said, learn my lesson. I'm not, this is something that I will not be doing again. If somebody does that and posts about your products, yeah, it's no. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, all I should have done was told her, said, if anyone wants more information, if any of your friends wanted more information, then send them to me. Like if they reach out and say, what is this? Tell me what it is, and then she can direct them to me. But I shouldn't have directly gone to them. So that was my bad. I got excited, and then I shared that information And then but at the same time, like, one thing that she mentioned was like, oh, I shouldn't, I didn't, I wish I hadn't made that post. But then I reflected on that, and I said, no, and I'm trying really hard not to use a name right now. So I'm like, no, you shouldn't. It's okay that you made that post, because ultimately the end goal here is to get this information to people so that they can use this product to, I guess, increase their health, and as well as improve their health, and increase their self-esteem. Like, if sometimes people are losing hair, they are maybe like, even women or men, they might be upset about it, so they want to have better looking hair or more fuller hair, whatever. So it's not about her not wanting to make that post. It's about the way I reacted to the post. So I said, don't feel like you don't need to make that post. I've learned from my mistake, and I won't be doing that again. So yeah, I just said, like, don't feel that you don't, if you want to share again, go ahead. And I've learned from my mistakes, and I will not be doing that. So I think that I just wanted to say, like, this is something that hopefully will help you, you guys, if you have come across somebody telling you that they thought that what you did wasn't quite right, then you may want to just reflect on it, and don't just jump to conclusion or jump back. Like, I have I have some people who quickly try to rebel, and quickly try, like in my family and friends, who like don't take criticism or like things like that really well, and I'm the opposite. So I just think that, yeah, you guys, I just wanted to share that with you. And this was a huge learning curve for me this week, and it's been really bothering me. So I hope the person who I'm talking about, and you know who you are, sees this and says, I do apologize, and it was my bad, and so you learn from your mistakes and don't do them again. So anyways, have a great night, guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. I can go inside now, it's freezing. Bye.